Bao Island Podcast, A Journey to the West. Hey kids, welcome to Bao Island. On Bao Island, every story has a taste. Today's taste is crunchy salt and pepper chicken under shady park trees. This episode, we're in Taipei's Dian Forest Park. Today's story, Stable Boy to Great Sage.
Welcome back to the Bao Island bus. Today I've parked us at the edge of Dian Forest Park, Taipei's biggest urban park, right in the center of the city. 26 hectares of trees, paths, a pond, and open lawns. On any given day you'll find families having picnics, people doing Tai Chi, students studying under the trees, cats sleeping on benches.
Breathing in, it's so green in here. You almost forget there are skyscrapers 2 blocks away.
Dian Forest Park opened in 1994. Before that, this land had houses and markets on it. The city made a decision to tear everything down and plant a forest instead to give everyone in this dense neighborhood somewhere to breathe.
That takes guts, right? To say, we could develop this land. We could build expensive things here. But instead, trees.
And it worked. Property prices around a forest park are usually the highest in the city.
See, trees are an investment.
Today's story is also about someone who wanted more than what they were given. Much, much more. There's something drifting through this park, deep-fried garlic and charred basil leaves on a breeze under the trees, a smell that somehow belongs right here between the forest and the city.
Excited, what is it? Tell me.
Take a guess.
Mouth full, let me take a bite first. Excitedly, okay, so I found a night market cart just outside the park. Salt and pepper chicken is possibly my favorite Taiwanese street food.
Strong claim.
Strong claim. Hear me out. Small pieces of boneless chicken, marinated in soy sauce and garlic, then battered and deep-fried at very high heat until they're shatteringly crispy. Then, and this is the key part, they fry Thai basil leaves alongside the chicken for the last 10 seconds. The basil gets crispy too, and releases this incredible aromatic smell. Then the whole thing gets dusted with white pepper and chili powder.
You can smell it across the whole park.
The crunch. When you bite into a piece and it goes crack, that's the sound of happiness. And the chicken inside is still juicy. How can something be both the crunchiest and the juiciest at the same time?
Science.
Laughing, science. Taiwanese street food is science. Okay, while I eat, tell the story.
Last time, Sun Wukong raided the Dragon Palace, got his magic staff, got his armor, then crashed the underworld and deleted himself from the Book of Death. 2 very important celestial powers were now extremely upset with him.
Mouth full, muffled, the Dragon Kings and the Kings of Hell.
They wrote letters to the Jade Emperor, the supreme ruler of heaven, reporting everything. The Dragon King said, "This monkey stole our ancient treasure and our armor by force." The Kings of Hell said, "He broke into the underworld and erased the Book of Death." The Jade Emperor called his court together.
Was he going to send an army after the monkey?
His advisors argued about it. Then the venerable old planet, a wise old celestial official, stepped forward and said, "Your Majesty, this monkey was born from the earth itself, fed by heaven and earth's energy. He's not an ordinary monster. Why use force? Let's invite him to heaven. Give him a position. Keep him close. If he accepts the honor, fine. If he causes trouble, then we deal with him."
Brilliant political strategy.
The Jade Emperor said, "Approved." The old planet was sent down to Flower Fruit Mountain with an official invitation.
What did the monkey say?
He was flattered. He put on his golden armor, gathered his staff, and flew straight up to heaven. Sun Wukong walked through the heaven gates, and what he saw took his breath away. Crystal towers. Cloud palaces. Immortals everywhere in silk robes. Everything golden, everything glowing. It was more magnificent than anything he'd ever imagined.
He was impressed.
He was awed. For the first time in his life, he felt small. He was brought before the Jade Emperor, who sat on a throne so high it was above the clouds. Sun Wukong bowed respectfully.
He actually bowed? No showing off?
He was genuinely in awe. The Jade Emperor said, "We've heard of your accomplishments, great Monkey King. We'd like to offer you a position here in heaven." Sun Wukong was thrilled. He said, "What position?"
This is the part where he gets something terrible, isn't it?
Pausing, the Jade Emperor said, "Keeper of the heavenly horses. The imperial stables."
A stable boy?
Head of the imperial stables. Looking after horses.
Slowly, he crossed 2 oceans. He studied for 7 years. He got a magic staff that weighs 13,000 pounds. He personally invaded the underworld. And they made him a stable boy.
More precisely, a stable boy with no rank, no salary, and a title that sits at the very bottom of the entire celestial bureaucracy.
I'd be so angry.
Sun Wukong didn't know that yet. He didn't know ranks and titles. He thought, "I have a job in heaven. Wonderful." He threw himself into it with enthusiasm. And here's the thing, he was excellent at it. He knew horses. He made sure they were fed perfectly, exercised properly, groomed until they shone. The heavenly horses had never looked better. They gained weight, their coats gleamed. The dragon horses that had been sickly stood up straight.
He did the job well. Even though it was beneath him.
He did it because he thought it was important. He didn't yet know it wasn't. After a few weeks, he happened to mention his title to another celestial official at a banquet. "So what rank does Keeper of the Heavenly Horses carry?"
Quietly, "Oh no."
The official stifled a laugh. "Rank? There's no rank. It's not even on the celestial ranking list. It's a job. It's just not a ranked position."
He found out he was the lowest of the low.
He put down his chopsticks. He said, "I am the great king of Flower Fruit Mountain. I defeated demons. I went to the underworld. I came all the way to heaven and they made me an unranked stable keeper?"
He is going to lose his mind.
He picked up his staff. He walked out of heaven. Nobody tried to stop him.
Let's walk while we talk. There's a beautiful path around the pond here.
I love this park. It's so democratic. Like everyone is here. Tai Chi grandparents. University students with laptops. Little kids chasing pigeons. Teenagers playing guitar.
Dayan is one of the most expensive districts in Taipei, home to the university area, a lot of international residents, fancy restaurants. But the park is free. Anyone can come. A park is one of the few places in a city where everyone genuinely mixes.
A forest in the middle of the most expensive neighborhood in the city, free for anyone. I love that.
The trees don't care who you are.
Laughing, Captain just said something profound.
Sun Wukong has a similar problem to our park, actually.
How so?
He has enormous value, power, skill, intelligence. But the celestial system couldn't see it, or didn't want to acknowledge it. The city could have developed this land and made money. It chose to make it a park instead, to give everyone something that can't be bought. But value that isn't recognized by the system, is that value wasted, or does it just need a different context?
Slowly, I think it depends on whether the person knows their own value, even if no one else does.
Which is exactly what we're about to find out. Sun Wukong landed back on Flower Fruit Mountain, called his generals together, and said, "I have returned from heaven." They asked, "What rank did they give you, great king?" He told them.
Wincing, ooh.
There was an awkward silence. Then one of his demon king allies, a horse demon, said, "Great king, you're not a heavenly minister. You're the great king of Flower Fruit Mountain. Your power is equal to heaven itself. Why not declare a title worthy of you? Call yourself, Great Sage, equal to heaven."
Excitedly, he's making up his own title?
He stood up immediately, and announced to all his soldiers, "From this day forward, my title is Great Sage, equal to heaven." He had a banner made and planted it on the highest peak of Flower Fruit Mountain.
Does the Jade Emperor know?
He found out quite quickly, yes. The celestial officials reported back. The court erupted. He's calling himself equal to heaven?
What did the Jade Emperor do?
He sent an army. The Jade Emperor sent a general named Mighty Miracle, one of his most powerful warriors, commanding 100,000 heavenly soldiers. They descended on Flower Fruit Mountain.
100,000?
Sun Wukong looked at the army filling the sky above his mountain and laughed.
Laughing, he laughed?
He called out to the general, "Very impressive entrance. Lots of soldiers. But why exactly are you here? To fight someone who just wants a title?"
He's negotiating during the battle?
He said, "I have abilities equal to heaven. All I ask is that the Jade Emperor acknowledge it. Give me the title of Great Sage, equal to heaven. If he does that, this whole situation disappears. If he refuses, I'll fight my way to the Jade Emperor's throne."
Quietly, that's actually a reasonable demand. He's not asking to take over. He's asking to be recognized.
The general did not want to negotiate. He attacked. And Sun Wukong fought him single-handed, one monkey against 100,000 soldiers, and by nightfall, the general was retreating.
He beat 100,000 soldiers by himself?
He didn't defeat everyone. He defeated the general. The army retreated because their leader was beaten.
Ice cream break. I spotted a traditional ice dessert cart.
Excitedly, taro ice cream. Taro milk ice cream. This is peak Taiwan.
Describe it.
Okay, so taro is a root vegetable. The outside is brown and hairy, but inside it's this gorgeous purple color. In Taiwan we cook it with milk and sugar until it's soft and sweet, and then freeze it. The result is this creamy, lavender-colored ice cream that tastes faintly nutty, a little starchy, faintly sweet, unlike anything else.
It's a color that doesn't look like food but turns out to be wonderful.
Exactly. Purple food seems wrong, but taro ice cream is right. It's beautiful. Here, Bridge, try some.
Tasting, HM. It's very subtle. Not sweet the way other ice cream is.
That's taro. It doesn't shout at you. It just quietly wins you over. Like a patient general strategy.
like the Jade Emperor's original plan to invite the monkey to heaven.
Laughing, see, I made a food-to-story connection before you did this time.
You're getting better at it. The Jade Emperor was furious. He sent a second, larger army, this time led by Li Jing, the pagoda-bearing heavenly king, and his son, the famous Neza.
Excitedly, Neza. I know Neza. He rides on fire wheels.
That's him. In the original text, third son of the heavenly king, born from his mother after 3.5 years of pregnancy, already a celestial warrior at birth. In this battle, Neza activated his full battle form, 3 heads, 6 arms, wielding 6 weapons simultaneously.
Dramatically, 3 heads. 6 arms. And he's also a kid?
He flew down at Sun Wukong at full speed. Sun Wukong took one look at this 3-headed, 6-armed warrior coming at him and thought, interesting. He pulled out his own hair, blew on it, and cloned himself.
He made copies.
3 Sun Wukongs, holding 3 magic staffs. And they fought Neza's 6 weapons to 3 staffs, 3 heads to 3 faces, roaring back and forth across the sky.
This is the most intense fight I have ever imagined.
After a long battle, neither side could decisively win. Neza finally launched his universe ring, his most powerful weapon, straight at Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong dodged. The ring missed. And Sun Wukong struck back fast.
Excitedly, did he get him?
He caught Neza's fire wheel under his foot, swept him off balance. Neza fell back into the sky. The celestial army retreated again.
Excitedly, he beat Neza too. The Jade Emperor must be panicking.
The Jade Emperor convened his court in emergency session. His advisors were divided, half said attack again with an even bigger force. Half said, negotiate.
That wise old planet official again?
He said, Your Majesty, think about this practically. Every army we send loses. We are losing celestial soldiers and humiliating ourselves. All this monkey wants is a title. Give him the title. The title costs nothing. It gives him no real power, no authority, no soldiers, no responsibilities. He gets the words. We lose nothing. And we have him here in heaven where we can watch him.
Slowly, so they'd give him the title, but it would be empty? Like a trophy with no prize?
The Jade Emperor agreed. He sent the old planet down with an official decree. Sun Wukong was hereby named Great Sage, equal to heaven, with his own residence in heaven, his own peach garden to walk in, and 2 attending immortals.
And Sun Wukong accepted?
He accepted eagerly. He was thrilled. The banner was made official. He got the residence. He was delighted.
But he didn't have any actual power.
None. No department to run. No decisions to make. No responsibilities at all. The Jade Emperor gave him everything he asked for and gave him nothing.
Slowly, that's kind of brilliant and kind of sad at the same time.
That is the Jade Emperor. Not the strongest. But very, very clever.
Bridge, does the title make sense? Is Sun Wukong actually equal to heaven?
Physically, by this point in the story, almost. He's incredibly powerful. He beat back heaven's armies twice. But equal to in terms of wisdom, self-control, understanding? Not at all. He's still impulsive, reckless, easily flattered. He just declared himself equal to heaven because someone suggested the title to him. He didn't earn it through character.
He has the power but not the wisdom to use it well.
And that gap between what you can do and what you should do is what creates the next few chapters of trouble.
Having talent is one thing. Knowing what to do with it is another.
The title was true about his power but false about who he actually was yet. He was still becoming.
Warmly, exactly. The title wasn't a lie, it was a goal. A prophecy he was still catching up to.
Like naming a kid wisdom before they're even born.
And then they spend their whole life learning to deserve the name.
Time to wrap up. The park is getting busy with the evening crowd now, joggers, couples, kids.
Today we were in Dayan, a park carved out of prime real estate, given freely to everyone. We had salt and pepper chicken that crackles when you bite it, and purple taro ice cream that quietly wins you over. And we followed Sun Wukong to heaven for the first time, given a stable keeper job, discovered it was the lowest rank in all of heaven, stormed out, declared himself the great sage, equal to heaven, fought and beat the celestial army twice, and was given the title he demanded. With nothing attached to it.
He got everything he wanted. And it wasn't enough. It was never going to be enough.
Wanting to be equal to the heavens is easy. Becoming worthy of it is the whole story.
What's next?
Next time, we go to Shilin and up to Yangmingshan again, Zuzihu this time, the Kala Lily Valley. We try the big pancake sandwich, which is one of Taiwan's most dramatic snacks. And Sun Wukong is given one more job in heaven, guarding the peach garden. The most sacred peaches in all of creation. You can probably guess how that goes.
Laughing, he eats them all, doesn't he?
Softly, a title is just a promise you make to yourself, the hard part is growing into it. On Bao Island, stories grow up with you.